Welcome to Complete Car, and we're here in Barcelona with the BYD Dolphin. Yeah, it's got a silly name, but it comes from a very serious company. BYD is a gigantic Chinese car maker, and it is making serious inroads into the Irish market this year. It's already here with the Atto 3 crossover, but this 5-door hatchback and another slinkier, sexier model that we'll have a look at in a minute is coming later this year. The Dolphin is a competitor for the Volkswagen ID.3, for the MG4, for the Renault Megane E-Tech. It's that kind of size, C-segment hatchback. Really quite roomy inside. We'll take a look at that in a second, but under the bonnet at the moment there is a 204 horsepower electric motor driving the front wheels, and there's a 60 kilowatt hour battery giving you a potential range of 420 kilometers. And in fact, on the basis of the very, very short track test drive we've had today, it might even do slightly better than that. To drive, it's quite smooth, quite predictable, quite straightforward. There's nothing of great excitement maybe for the enthusiastic driver here, but certainly, and again, I'm speaking on the basis of a very, very brief test drive, it does feel just fairly simple and secure and pleasant to drive. But let's take a look at the interior. I think one of the most interesting and impressive aspects of the Dolphin that we've seen so far is this interior, because it's really, really nice. There's very good quality going on in here. Certainly it feels a step up from the likes of the MG4 and even the Aura Funky Cat. Now you will find some cheap scratchy plastics over here on the door, but the steering wheel feels nice to use. It's got proper buttons, so it's easy to find your way around the various menus for the instrument screen in front of the driver and the bigger screen here on the dashboard. That big screen, which is just over 12 inches, actually has quite a simple, straightforward menu layout. Big icons and big buttons, so it's easy to get at when you're driving. And of course, it does the BYD trick of rotating up to a portrait style screen if you feel like it. There's nice chunky physical controls down here which control your gear selection and your driving mode and some of the air conditioning setup. And it's roomy too. It feels reasonably spacious here in the front. Very nice high-backed sport seats. They're very comfortable. There's good room in the back seats too, although you will find if you're a taller passenger in the back, there's not enough space under the front seat for you to get your feet in there. So that does compromise the room ever so slightly. But I think people are going to be pleasantly surprised when they get into this Dolphin at first, because it feels higher end than the price they're talking about is suggesting. It'll be really interesting to see how this stacks up once we get it into Ireland later this year.